Hey guys, Chronicle here, and welcome to this next Mario Kart 9 prediction slash suggestion video. And I mentioned suggestion too because this is kind of a follow-up to my suggestion video in which I basically explained why they should bring back, or I should say revisit, the main feature of Mario Kart Double Dash, which was the two-person kart racing. So, a lot of the decisions that I made for this predicted roster is heavily influenced by that suggestion slash prediction that they could revisit the Double Dash sort of feature. And so first off, let me show you what I have. Let me show you which characters should be brought back from Mario Kart 8. So, pretty much some obvious ones, of course. The Mario Brothers, the princesses, Toad, Wario, Waluigi, Yoshi, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Lakitu, Koopa Troopa, the younger Mario Brothers, and the younger princesses. Of course, no Baby Rosalina. I still don't understand why they thought it was a good idea to have a Baby Rosalina in there. That still confuses me. Of course, it's nowhere near as baffling as to why they thought it was a good idea to have Pink Gold Peach, was of course you can see she's not in there. And of course, pretty obvious too, that you might have already realized, no Koopalings. I wanted to see if, which other members of the Koopa Troop would be a good idea to finally make their debut in here, and of course which others to bring back too. So here we go. Let's get into next I should say, which characters to bring back that weren't in Mario Kart 8. So here we go. Birdo, Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong, pretty much ones that should have been in Mario Kart 8 but weren't for whatever reason. Dry Bones. Also, Petey Piranha, that's probably a surprise to some of you. And Wiggler. So, as you can see, no King Boo there, which you might have thought would have been a good idea to have, considering Petey Piranha and King Boo were a duo in Mario Kart Double Dash, but here's the reason why. So, now, on to those to make their debut. So, a duo right off the bat here, Boom Boom and Pom Pom from the Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World games. I thought this would work really well because you of course would fight them at once a couple of times. I think you'd fight them twice in 3D Land, I think, from what I remember right. Try not to confuse with what happened in 3D World. So I thought that might be a good idea to bring these two in, since they've been. Boom Boom's been around actually for a while. I think it was first in, what was he first in? I think it was Super Mario Bros. 3? I think it was Super Mario Bros. 3. And Pom Pom, of course, she made her debut in 3D Land. So anyways, that's an idea. And also Boo. So instead of King Boo, just regular old Boo. Boo used to be an item, actually. But it's been gone since Mario Kart Wii. It was last in Mario Kart DS. Basically, if you don't know what Boo did, it basically made you invisible, and it would steal an item from a random racer in front. So, next, Kamek. Kamek was originally going to be in Mario Kart 64, but ended up being replaced by, I think, was it Wario? Was it Wario or DK? I don't quite remember. But, anyways, also, maybe a couple of other surprises here. Toadsworth and Professor Egad. So these two I actually have as a duo here. I think this would be a quirky duo since Toadsworth, is the usual, usually kind of a a very frightful, or fearful probably is the better word to use to describe him. And Professor Egad's, kind of a, very, I don't know how to, what would be the right way to describe him, but I thought they might work as a quirky duo to race together. Probably as an unlockable duo that you could unlock later on, or maybe earlier on in the game. So, also, I was originally going to have Hammer Bro, but instead I chose Boomerang Bro, since the blue outfit I think would work well in terms of having, different colors, since Koopa Troopa already has the green shell, Lakitu has the red shell, and Boomerang Bro, of course, has the blue. So, that was kind of my reason for not having Hammer Bro, and also not bringing back Paratroopa, since I thought that would work okay. Now maybe there could be an option for, I guess, what would they be called? Palette swaps, where you could change the color. So maybe instead you could use make it look like a Hammer Bro, or a Fire Bro. Also the same with maybe the other characters. Something like they have in Super Smash Bros. Where you can make them look like they're, I guess in the example of Mario, you can make it look like he's Fire Mario or Ice Mario. Or I think they had a Metal Mario palette swap in there, but I don't quite remember. So anyways, that's sort of the idea behind why I brought in Boomerang Bro into here. And I have him in a duo with Koopa Troopa. Now, that might not make the most sense in the world, since it probably would make more sense to have him with Dry Bones. But I think it would work better with having Dry Bones with Boo, since both are sort of like, they fit into the undead category, so to speak. And then the last two that I have, one is kind of an either-or to pair with Rosalina. And that's either the Luma from Super Mario Galaxy 2, that takes Mario's hat at the end of the game. Oh, spoiler. Not that it's huge or anything, but either that or also from Super Mario Galaxy 2, Lubba. The big, really big Luma. That's sort of like the co-pilot or co-captain, I don't know. But, so of course, if it were Lubba instead of Luma, that would be two heavyweight characters. Rosalina counts as a heavyweight character because of how tall she is. And Luma, of course, would be a lightweight feather. Of course, how small. So basically, whichever one works better in terms of actually, I'm gonna have a poll up. So let me know what you think about that. Either Lubba or Luma, which would work better? And finally, Nabbit. Yeah, so thought it would work bringing in this kind of quirky character because of how much it's appeared recently. It was first in New Super Mario Bros. U, if I remember right, and I think it was more recently in Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. He was also a playable character in, I think it was Mario Golf. I think the latest Mario Golf game for the 3DS. Correct me if I'm wrong about that in the comments. But, so, yeah. As you can see, I've got all my duos there. Mario with Luigi, Peach with Daisy, Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, Baby Peach and Baby Daisy, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. As you can see, a lot of these are based off of the duos that were in Double Dash. Koopa with Boomerang Bro, Dry Bones with Boo, Rosalina with either Lubba or Luma, Kamek with Lakitu, Nabbit with Shy Guy, Boom Boom and Pom Pom, Wiggler and Petey Piranha, and Toadsworth and Professor Egad. So this would make a total of 17 duos, not including me's. So basically 34 characters, just by default. So let me know what you think about this this prediction. And finally, what I think could be the two characters that DLC packs are based off of. So this is just my prediction right now. Last time it was Link and the Animal Crossing characters, Villager and Isabelle. in Mario Kart 8. So I think what could be done this time is a Kirby DLC pack and a Sonic DLC pack. So yes, Sonic did have a couple of, racing games. The Sega All-Stars Racing. But since they pretty much kind of copied what was done in Mario Kart 7, maybe it's about time that Sonic just finally conformed with Mario Kart, just as a DLC character. And maybe what could be in Kirby's DLC pack is Rob. Just an idea. So anyways, that's going to do it for this prediction/suggestion video of what we could see in Mario Kart 9. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. What you think could be the, which characters fit well, or which characters you'd like to see better. Maybe instead of Piantas or Nokis from Super Mario Sunshine, or the characters from the Mario universe, and also what the DLC packs could be based off of. And I will see you in the next one.